What's up, everybody? It's Joseph here, back at again with another video, and something I really just want to talk about is why shortening the sales process is so important. Okay, so basically the sales process is just turning a lead into a customer, or taking somebody off the internet, whether it's from Google, Facebook, or even a third-party lead source that you emailed or something, taking that person and turning them into an actual customer. Why is it so important to really shorten this process? Well, let's get into it. The more time it takes for a potential customer to actually become a real customer, the least likely they actually will become a real customer for you. Now, let's just put this into perspective. If you have somebody come off Google and you send them to your website and you're asking them questions like, where are you moving from, where are you moving to, and things like that are okay. But if you're asking them 50 different questions, just random questions that you don't really have to ask, and you more or less can just take from when you get them on a phone call or something, that is so crucial to shorten. And the reason why is because nobody wants to come off the internet. Like, if you're trying to move, you don't want to have to go to a website where it's going to ask you 50 questions, it's going to take you 20 minutes to even complete the entire form. That is a big thing I see with a lot of moving companies that they do, and it's something that people really got to look into, because if they can just shorten that process, if they can take away all those questions and just leave it to the most important ones, like first name, last name, moving from, moving to, things like that, if they can just keep it simple, it will literally change the whole sales process. It actually will make your conversion ratio much, much higher when you actually do that. Another thing is, the faster the sales process is for your moving company, the more sales you can actually make within a certain amount of time. So think about it. If you have somebody coming from Google or Facebook, and they go and they fill out a 50 question form, and then you call them an hour later, that's so many steps. And honestly, if you can just minimize that from an hour from Google to the phone call, and change it from Google to the phone call within, I don't know, 15 minutes, it would save you so much time. So let's just put this into perspective. If you're able to actually decrease the amount of time the sales process actually takes for both you and the customer, you'll be able to get more sales within a certain amount of time. That's a big problem. I see a lot of moving companies getting a bunch of leads, but their sales process is so long and drawn out. And the last thing is, ultimately, when you reduce the amount of time it takes for the sales process to actually happen and finish, it makes it much easier to actually take that lead and convert them into an actual customer. The reason why is because you just reduce the amount of steps it takes to actually turn them into a customer. Like I said, with how many pages it takes them to from Google, honestly, keep it simple. If you have a bunch of different pages that it's taking your lead from Google or from Facebook to get to a form where they could, submit a lead form or whatever, that's a big problem right there, and you need to make it simple. So basically, guys, the key takeaway from this video is to really just simplify the whole sales process. Simplify it, and I promise you, you will reduce the time and make the conversion ratio from a lead to a customer much, much higher. So that's all I got for you in this video. Leave a like, and I'll talk to you guys later.